Mr.
And now
Brooks,
you want to sit up here.
do not interrupt me or you will be removed to the other
courtroom. And now you
courtroom.
want to sit up here.
Stop.
And try to
now.
act.
Where she was. She invited you out there. And that you had contact with her on the 20th. There was some physical.
Contact with her on the 20th.
Mr. Brooks, this is my time. You need to not interrupt.
That's the reason why the charge was dropped.
Mr. Brooks,
the state
you need to stop.
Said specifically, wrote you, Your Honor, and said that they know it was no incident that day.
Mr.
And
Brooks,
now you want to sit up here.
Do not interrupt me or you will be removed to the other courtroom.
And now you want to sit up here.
Stop.
And try to add something in that you know for a fact never even happened. You want to sit up here and talk about who has grace and all this. You talking about someone with 5 kids that don't have custody.
You need to stop right now or you will be removed.
Remove me then.
All right. He will be removed. He cannot simply stay quiet when this court talks.
Anyway, I don't consent to this. Just like I told you, I don't know the.
He'll be in recess until he's removed to the other courtroom.
I don't even understand the true nature and cause.
With the way he cross-examined witnesses, I wasn't sure if he would claim perhaps someone else was in the vehicle. He was afraid of police. He did not stop. And then, of course, the Walkers South Band. It's hard not to think about what I watched and not have this reaction. Those were images that frankly kept me up at night, that I saw over and over and over. Even a life in prison, he'll make memories, he'll have phone calls, he'll have visits. He may even get to hug the people that he loves again. For the 6 individuals who lost their lives, that will never, ever be a reality. You go over there when you frankly demand removal under Illinois versus Allen.
I didn't demand anything.
No, your conduct did. So you can sit.
My conduct didn't demand anything either.
Right, Mr. Brooks, please sit down.
You keep changing.
And I'm going to continue with my sentencing remarks.
You keep changing the jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is a subject matter jurisdiction that has yet to be proven on the record. As a public servant, I have the right to ask questions of Your Honor.
I'm going to ask you one more time, and if you refuse to sit down, then you are in direct disobedience of a court order. Sit down and be quiet so I can make the appropriate record.
Can you tell me what the court order
is?
He's
not going to obey. He's now forfeited his right to be present. He will go into the other courtroom.
I didn't say I wasn't going to obey.
We'll be in recess until he's there.
I just asked what is the order. I didn't say.
Frankly, Mr. Brooks, no one is safe from you. This community can only be safe if you are behind bars for the rest of your life. The actions of Darrell Brooks demand punishment. On counts 1 through 6, this court is imposing a life sentence without the possibility or eligibility for extended supervision consecutive to one another. 1 life sentence for Virginia Sorensen. 1 life sentence for Leanna Owen.
This is not the Darrell I know. He is a loving, compassionate, loyal, and humble person. He would give a complete stranger that needed it the shirt off his back, the last dollar in his pocket, or a place to stay. During this manic episode, he had blacked out the whole incident.
I'm going to start first. By giving glory to God. I believe in Jesus Christ wholeheartedly. This was not an intentional act. No matter how many times you say it over and over, It was not. I want to get to a point of happiness again. To be able to be medicated and not care what people think. To be able to speak my truth without having to feel ashamed that some people may think of me lesser than a person because I have to be medicated for life, or because they feel like it's not normal.
Do the mentally ill sometimes commit atrocious crimes? They do. This is not one of those situations. There is no medication or treatment for a heart that is bent on evil. He is fueled by anger and rage. Some people, unfortunately, choose a path of evil. And I think, Mr. Brooks, you are one of those such persons. As a mom, my heart breaks for your family, for your mom, and for your grandmother. The son that she raised, the grandson that your grandmother knew, the hopes and dreams they had for your life, they're gone. And I think it's perhaps far easier for them to blame a mental illness than to perhaps come to grips with their son did very, very bad things.